Hello student, welcome to next lecture of mobile application development. Today is our lecture third of chapter designing user interface with view. So let's start. The learning outcome of today's video. First we see the list view and then we see the grid view. Okay. So these are the learning outcome of today's video. So let's see first list view. Okay. Android list view is view which groups several items and display them into vertical scrollable list. Okay. So in Android, list view is the view in which the components are displayed in the list. Okay. We can scroll the list up and down. Okay. And we can add the different element in the list. In Android, in Java also we see the list component, okay, which display the various items in the list, and user can select one item or multiple item from the list. Okay, so the list item are automatically inserted to the list using adapter that pulls content from source such as array or database. Okay, so list we can in Java we add items in list by various methods, but we also use some adapter or we can use array adapter to add the various item in the list. Okay, when we deal with Android Studio, in Android Studio in XML we define the code to display the list, but to add the component in list we create one adapter array in Java code and then we add into list. Okay. The next point, the list view are subclass of adapter view. Okay, so adapter view is the superclass of list view and then can be populated by binding them to an adapter which retrieve data from external source and create view that represent each data entry. Okay, so data is supplied by adapter and adapter is used class to represent the list view. Then next, here are some attributes of list view. First is Android ID. This is common attribute. This is the ID which uniquely identify the layout or component. Android divider. Okay, so this attributes is drawable or color to draw between the list item. Next one, divider height. This specify height of the divider. This could be in px, dp, sp, in or mm. Okay, so display the space between the two list components. Then Android entries. Next one, Android entries. This attribute specify the reference to an array resource that will be populated the list. Okay, so we can here pass the source of the list. Android footer divider enable. When set false, the list view will not draw the divider before each footer view. Okay, the default value is true. And the last attribute is header divider enable. When this value is false, the list will not draw the divider after each header view. Okay, and the default value is 2. So these are some commonly used attributes of list view. Next, here I display one example. This is example of list view. By this way, and by this code in XML we can create the list view. Okay, and here the list view is display like this. These are the various item in the list. Okay, so when we add this item, we create an adapter array to define the list of items. Next component, grid view. Android grid view shows item in two-dimensional scrolling grid, that is rows and columns. Okay, and the grid items. Okay, so it is similar like to grid layout in Java. Okay, and the components are displayed in rows and columns. Grid view are subclass of adapter view. Okay, similar like list view. Grid view also subclass of adapter view class. Okay, then an adapter actually brings between UI component, that is user interface component, and the data source that feed data into UI component. And last point is adapter can be used to supply the data to like spinner, list view and grid. Okay, so adapter class is used to give the data just like how many items are displayed in the list. Okay, so how many items are displayed in grid view, that data is provided by adapter class. Then next there are some attributes, commonly used attributes of grid view. First one, ID, all of you know. Then column width, this specify the fixed width for each column. This could be in px, dp, sp, in in or mm. So these are the different units of width. Then next attributes, gravity, specify the gravity within each cell. Possible values are top, bottom, left, right, center, center underscore vertical, and center underscore horizontal. These are the possible value of gravity. Next attribute, Android horizontal spacing, define the default horizontal spacing between columns. Okay, and the units of these attributes are same, px, dp, sp, in, and mm. The next one, Android num columns, okay, which defines how many columns to show, maybe an integer value such as 100, or auto fit, which means display as many columns as possible to fill the available space. Okay, so possible values we can pass the integer also, like 4, 5, and if we assign the value auto fit, that time it adjusts the create the columns that possible in available space. Okay, so these are some commonly used attributes of grid view. Here I display one example of grid view code for the XML code to display the grid view. So by this way we can create grid view. There are various attributes here defined: number of columns, vertical spacing, horizontal spacing, stretch mode, gravity. Okay, so these are the various attributes of this grid view. Okay, and this is example. Here there are various images are displayed in a grid view. Okay, there are 3 columns and 7 rows. Okay, so this is grid view. Okay. So by this way we can use grid view and list view in Android. Okay, so thank you.